Okay, here we go with how to go ahead and to clean out the priming pot. If the waterfall is running like this, hopefully it is when you get here, versus if for some reason it lost prime and there's no water running. But the pump over here is running, which of course isn't good for the pump. If it lost prime and the pump's running, but there's no water, then the procedure is pretty much the same. So I'm going to give Sonny, my much esteemed photographer here, the phone. And first thing we want to do is come back and turn this off. There's a switch right here. Let's go ahead and turn it off there. And then go back to the priming pod. The priming pod has a tab on the cover, and I just use this rock because it's long, and you just tap it. You might have to tap it fairly well just to make sure you hit the tab. When you pull it off, you'll see an O-ring in here. When we put it back on, we got to make sure that the O-ring is down and seated in there. So we'll pull the priming pot out. Of course, it'll have a bunch of algae and stuff in it. So we're just going to take it over here. And of course it's clean. I just finished cleaning this off. Turn the hose on, and we just spray it out, move it around, just spray out the algae all the way around. And then once it looks clean on the outside, just do the inside. When we do the inside, you'll notice that some of it will kick down on the bottom. And you just now cleaned the priming pot. Go ahead at that point in time and turn the hose back off again. That goes back in. Notice the tongue, the groove, is over on the side of the inline. So the water comes in and it flows through the groove, and then it circulates in the basket. So just make sure that groove then is pointed in that direction. O-ring's in place. Go back on. Do not hard tighten it yet. Just kind of get it so that it just meets some resistance. You come back over here. This is just basically an inlet for water. You take the other hose, put it in here, slowly turn it on about halfway, and when you turn it on, the water will go ahead and collect within this line, and then there'll be weight from the water, and you'll hear some burping and things. And then what you do is hold it back down. The whole idea with this is to remove water from the priming pot, so we just burp it. So I just flap it a little bit, and then I tighten it, not real tight, but moderately tight. Let the column fill back up again. Turn the water off, turn it on, put this back on, hand tighten it, use a glove so I get a little better grip. And what you'll notice is, I'm sorry, take a shot of this, the water should always be, when we're done, kind of percolating at the top. If you don't see it percolating at the top, it means that there's not enough water in the priming pot, and I'll show you what to do with that. But we'll go ahead and we'll go back to the switch, turn the switch back on, and you'll hear the water go back out into the waterfall. So when you come back here, as I mentioned before, and you see the water percolating really close to the top, but sometimes it's kind of deceiving because 5 minutes later, all of a sudden the water level will drop as air circulates in here. So all we got to do is just go back and turn the water off. Take our handy dandy rock here, hit the tab again, and then there'll be a lot of back pressure on there. Just burp it again, tighten it, and turn it back on. And that's it. And then when you come back, you notice the percolation. There's very little air pockets in the top now. And we should be good. So it's running, and we go back and just put the cover back down, and that's it.
Thank you.